Greetings, my friends. This morning's word uh, might not be of God. It might be of man. Maybe I should start all over and say, good morning, friends. It's the word of God for today. But no, I'm saying that the word today is focus, because you got to focus on Jesus to eliminate the bogus. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this earth, my friends, that are laying to wait to deceive you. There's an encouragement in Hebrews 12. You can read it for yourself. That encourages us to make straight paths for our feet. There's Proverbs that talks to us about keeping your eyes focused. Jesus himself made it clear that what your eyes focus on is what will take you, because not everything that looks right or even sounds right is right. That's deceptive, my friends, and that's tough for somebody just starting out. And you got this great allure and this grand speaking and all of this righteous judgment that's going on. My friends, always notice this. If you don't understand this, maybe this might help. That godliness, or from God, will demonstrate to you mercy. It will show you kindness. It will be gentle. It will be easy to be entreated to your soul. It will be full of pleasantness, full of good works, full of compassion and care. This is the things that will happen here. The things that are unforgiving, the things that are people that are unforgiving. See, they will not forgive. This is not like God. There's a day when judgment will take place, but it's not today. Today, our lives are to be a forgiving people, a kind people, a gentle people, not a twisted people, not where we twist the scriptures to make them say something that we want them to say so we can have our own way. Those kind of people, those kind of things that you're hearing are bogus. They're not what God says. They're empty. They're full of vanity. They're full of self. They're full, my friends, of every evil work. So focus, my friends, on what Jesus says. Focus on the love of God. And I'm not talking about just zooming out of life. I'm talking about where your attention is. These things draw you away. All voices draw you away so that you're looking like little to the left and little to the right. And my friends, if nobody's ever told you, sin means missing the mark. And if you take a bullseye and you're going to shoot for the bullseye, it's on a big target, right? So when you're aiming for the bullseye, you got to center in right to the bullseye, right to that black spot in the middle of the target. And if you hit below the target, that's not getting it. If you hit above it, that's missing it. You hit the side of it, that's missing it. So you only need to be off just a little, right? And it's so many things when you're just kind of going on, you see something, it takes your attention away. You can't go forwards looking backwards, my friends. There's a crash waiting for you. Yeah. So my whole thing today, my expression to you today, my exhortation, if I could say that today, is focus. Focus. Who saved you? Mm-hmm. When did he save you? Yeah. Why did he save you? Yeah. Not to be caught up in controversy and disaster and destruction and unforgiveness and self-righteousness and pity and all of those things. Those things come to you as a dressed up marketing thing that have all the senses and sounds, and many of them have scriptures. Pretty deceptive, yeah. And they have a sense of right, but the spirit of it is wrong. It's not godlike, see? And if you don't ever get the idea of what God is like, see, then it's easy to start participating in these kind of things. Don't do ungodly things, not like God. See, don't participate in conversations that are not godly. Don't do it. That's as clear as I can be. Don't participate in it. Avoid it. I mean, there's plenty of things to talk about, plenty of ways to keep your attitude straight, other than to get involved with these kind of things. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. That right there, if you focus on the devil, if you focus on the devil's words, what do you think you're going to get? Yeah, it's simple, my friends. Make the gospel loving, friendly, happy, and simple. It's for everybody. See, that's what the gospel, it's easy to understand. It's easy to be entreated. It's easy to follow if you want to. If you want to. God didn't make it so hard that only the elite, only the educated, only the top premier of people could get there. He made it so that all persons could understand, and that all persons could walk this, that all people could be and have a part in Jesus. That's what this is about. These voices, my friends, and these shows of what they believe is understanding, if they draw you away from Jesus, it's not God. If these sounds and stuff get you off of Jesus, you're listening to the wrong voice. So today, there's a lot of things in God to look at. There's a lot of things to keep focused on. And there's a lot of character change, my friends, that God has for each one of us. It's big enough, my friends, to be forgiving people. It's a big enough thing to be a kind and gentle people. It's a big enough thing to be caring for others instead of just self-absorbed all the time. I'm thinking, my friends, that today, if we're going to find our life in Jesus and we're going to find the fullness of it, that we got to watch out for the bogus and stay focused, right, where we need to be, or you're going to get scammed. Yeah, sitting right there, right where you're at, following the wrong voices, looking at the wrong things, going to get scammed. And turn around and wonder what in the world happened. It isn't like you haven't been told. Yeah. Sometimes I finally come to my senses when I've been growing up in the Lord and say, what in the world was I thinking? What in the world was I doing? I didn't even know when it happened, when I got off into unforgiveness and unkindness. And then all of a sudden I found myself sitting in the pool of, you know what? Yeah, that's what happens, my friends, when we get off into the bogus and we quit looking at the truth. The truth says that God died for us and that he loved us, and we need to be like him, a forgiving people, a loving people, a focused people, and a people with purpose and intent. And that is to love folks and be kind to people and to help anybody that we can whenever we can. That's the word of God for today. Watch the bogus, my friends, and stay focused. Yeah, and you will be happy.